I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. Hello, everybody. We are live. I said I was going to go live. We're going to go live, and I am not playing. We are live. We're right here in Dream Chasers Radio Studio, and we have a wonderful repeat guest, someone who's coming back and going to update us on all the things that's going on in his life, plus his new single. We're going to be listening to that right here. Don't go anywhere. So you can get us on YouTube, of course, Dream Chasers Radio, as well as Facebook, Dream Chasers Radio. But you can also get us on Comcast 25 in DeKalb, Georgia. That's right, we're on TV, as well as Louisiana, Arkansas, Fresno, California, a couple of the places in California, as well as Hawaii. So we're doing the thing. And you can also definitely subscribe to any other channel that you find us on podcasts and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to get past that and say that I am so excited to have Strike back on the show. Welcome back, man.
How you doing, Yaya?
I am doing good, man. We can finally see each other. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I got you too.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to have you here, man.
Thank you so much.
So there's a lot of people that have never heard about you, never heard, your name, don't know about you. So how did you get into the music industry, and tell us all about yourself?
How did I get into the music industry is an interesting one. I guess my family has always been intertwined into music. My grandfather is the creator and inventor of soca and jamu, so two different genres of music in his entire lifetime that still exist today, and related to the Baja man. So music just it runs in my family big time. But for myself, it's been a different journey. I've always been creative in all other realms. I've always loved music, and generally it's just something that I knew I was always going to pursue. And so I kind of just did things my own way, not really following in the shadow of my family, just kind of building on myself. And the last 3 years, I decided to release my own very carefully curated original discography, starting with the Missing Key EP, which was a classical jazz piano album or EP, and then went into doing a bunch of singles. And then right now I'm going to be releasing another EP, which is going to be the lead up to the next chapter of my musical journey.
And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be listening in on this new song. But I'm so proud of, just the lineage and the family history and all of that. And that's just wonderful because I like soca. I'm just going to say. So thank you to your family for creating that, because yeah, definitely. So, okay. So your musical journey, how has that been? Have you been doing different genres of music? Did you know exactly what genre you wanted to go in, since you've been in music pretty much since before birth?
R&B was always my thing. But I was bombarded by so much music growing up. My mother always listened to Sanchez, Slow Love, like the reggae music from the 80s. And then I always had my brother constantly playing hip hop around me at all times, and like very prestigious R&B artists like Prince, who he introduced me to at a very, very young age during the Paisley Park era. And then obviously soca music in my dad's side of the family, rock music. As I grew up, I kind of just got into that on my own. So music everywhere from all sides at all times. Music was never like not played in the house. So I was always exposed to so much. And so I ended up loving everything and being able to incorporate that somehow. I knew that I was kind of like simmering with the style that I wanted to do, but I knew that as for the longer that I kind of sat with everything, that I was going to absorb everything that I loved, and that would transform what I would do when I decided to do music. So now that I am doing it, you can pretty much hear it in my production value, like my production style. Yeah. Everything's very eclectic, and I'm not stuck on one genre, and I'm not stuck in like just R&B. I love rock. I love hip hop. And I will dabble into every genre that I possibly can, while intertwining everything at the same time and keeping it original.
I love it. I love it. Because I mean, one person is so many different styles of music out there. I don't think that there's like this one person that all they listen to is jazz. That's it. They've
Yeah.
never heard Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
Don't know who they are. I think country people know who Earth, Wind, and Fire are.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, literally, there's so many different genres of music out there, and so many great songs and musicians out there. That why not? Why not just jump around and listen to them all?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
might find that Aerosmith, like some of their songs turn you on too. So I mean, literally, there's just so many different kind of genres. So okay, so you have your new music out right now, and we're getting ready to go ahead and listen to your single "Sail Away." So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And but tell me about Sail Away.
Sail Away was written during a time when it was just after I had a little bit of a mental health issue that I was going through, I guess, at the time with COVID and everything like that. So I mean, it was bound to happen, but it kind of hit me in a hard way for the past couple months. And I kind of had this song sitting around, like I had the loop of 30 seconds. The first 30 seconds of that song was what I created, and I was like, I don't know what to do with this. But then after I kind of got up and I went back to listen to stuff, and I'm like, I need a song. I wanted like something uplifting, and I went back to that loop, and I was like, this song is really like where it that's what it is. I just didn't want to overcomplicate it, so I added a break or like a switch in the transition of the song, and I felt like that was it. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to keep it simple. It's probably the simplest song I've ever created in terms of like production, because everything's very detailed in the way that I produce. But I wanted something simple, light, something that I can coast on, something that had the vibe of Sail Away. Like I'm really trying to bring the theme, the energy, the lyrical content, everything in this like immaculate kind of conception. And that's essentially how Immaculate Conception EP was created. I decided that I wanted to create songs or have songs that I already had cataloged and vaulted to put into this project. So it's a 4-track EP, and this song is the lead single.
Awesome. Well, okay, so the Immaculate Conception is coming soon.
Yes, it is. It's coming on my birthday, actually. September the 8th. I decided to release it on my birthday.
No! Wait! You're kidding me.
Your birthday's not September
Wait, hold on a
8th.
second. Hold on a second. You have got to wait. Hold on a second. That's my birthday.
No. See, that's why we get along. See, I'm telling you, this is why we get along. This is why we.
My birthday. September the 8th is my birthday. We're gonna be celebrating our birthdays, and you're gonna be releasing your song. Oh man, now I feel left out. Like I feel like I need to release a song.
Yo.
So I guess on September 8th, I need to release a song.
So maybe. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna send you the whole project. There's actually a different. There's an online release of it, right? But the what I'm really trying to do in terms of like really trying to sell music, like really bring that part back, is I'm actually gonna be creating. So the album, the EP Immaculate Conception is actually a themed project, and the theme is very reminiscent to those 80s audiobooks where you put a cassette in and you'd read a book.
I heard it. And it's like, okay, when you hear the chime, that's when you know the turn.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
And that's the vibe of this project.
I'm sorry. We just go listen to his music on my birthday. That's gonna be my birthday present.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make sure you get that booklet. Booklet because it's actually like a story with the lyrics of the songs attached. So there's actually it's a story, and it's an adult style story of the Immaculate Conception.
I can't believe your birthday September the 8th.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a vibe. I'm like, nah, man, I love Yaya. And then Yaya, we get along too well. I'm like, all right, as soon as we get along like that, I'm like, she's probably a Virgo.
We could be brother and sister. We could be twins.
I'm telling you, we probably come from the same family. We wouldn't even know.
You don't know nowadays.
Family. Yeah, these are two.
You don't look like my second cousin removed.
I'm telling you, you better find it. You better ask somebody.
I know, right? You on Ancestry?
Yeah, right.
We
I'm gonna
got
let you know in the day.
I know, right? We're gonna go ahead and listen to that song. Oh man, you guys, it's called Sail Away, and here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up, and we're gonna listen to that song today. Here it is, Strike Boogie, Sail Away. Oh, oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, yes, yes. I love it. I love the groove. I love the smoothness of it. It's kind of like you accomplished a. Let me see. You've accomplished a like Sade in the male version. It was like smooth. Wow, wow, that's so nice. So I can't wait for the Immaculate Conception then, okay? Because like if
Oh,
that's what I'm looking at, and I love the fact that someone came on. Don Reed, thank you so much. He said, "Great post. I love the song. I think this is just wonderful to celebrate each other and to go. You're going after your dreams and your hopes, your aspirations. You're making them come true. How does that feel for you?"
it's just the beginning. I'm glad that getting to a stage where people are resonating with what I'm creating for, and putting out into the universe, because I've loved music since conception. Like, I've loved music from the very start, and it's such an important part of my life. So if at least one person finds that they can connect with what I'm creating, that's all that matters to me, and that is enough to keep me going. So I'm happy, but I'm gonna just keep going and just keep creating and just get to that point where where I can reach more people with my music and my sound and in the message.
Definitely, definitely. Strike, man. I'll tell you, I'm so excited for you, especially since we're birthday buddies.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
literally same day. I may be older than you though, so don't say.
I know we're
You
not
better
talking
not.
about that.
No.
I know I don't look as young. I mean, I don't look as young. Sorry, I'm not as young as I look. There we go.
Okay. Well, me
I'll just say
either.
that. It's true though. It is for me. It's true. So
So,
yeah,
oh man, oh man. So okay, so we're looking for the Immaculate Conception, and you said that's coming out soon, right?
yeah. It's gonna come out on September the 8th.
I
Yeah, that's
know,
the
I
that's
know.
the plan. Yeah.
September the 8th. I missed it. I missed the due date. Oh, that's okay, because you're gonna give it to me for my birthday, and I get
Yeah.
to, I get to tell people "na na ni boo boo." People be like, "Don't be jealous, okay? Just don't be jealous,
Of
man."
course, they're
We
gonna be
are,
jealous.
but they can always go and listen to it on SoundCloud. It's so cool to have you back on the show. What have you learned? All of these, we haven't talked in a minute. So, what is something that you've learned since the last time we talked that really became prevalent for you since then?
The importance of applying yourself, and I don't mean like just like applying yourself to the craft, but also to the things that will help you execute your craft. I really, really started to put a lot of effort into an investment into my studio and my space, because I think that's so important to me. I'm one of those people that just I need to be in my own space, in my own like creative realm, in order for things to come together, which is why I always promoted creative alchemy. And I think I exuberate all those things because I do so many things in the arts and entertainment industry, from illustration to music to photography, videography, like. And I act and I do all this other stuff. So like, and I do all those things on a professional level. So for me, I need to have the energy of that space where I can come in here and I can just create. And currently I'm in my studio, and it's great. Like, it's really, really awesome just to have that energy, and that energy is so important for my ability to concentrate and to apply myself where I need to and get it done right. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a big thing for me, was making sure I had everything that I needed, and so I could just continue to not have these hiccups. Minus my computer, of course. I need to replace that because this thing over break down on me or so. Like,
I am telling you, no, but I mean, computers they go by so fast nowadays. It's like you buy
yeah.
one and 2 years later, it's like you got to replace it. So yeah,
Hmm.
it is what
Yeah.
it is. Because
Yeah.
technology, it's going faster, it's getting bigger, and we need more
Yeah.
space. Definitely need
Absolutely.
more space. So
Yeah.
man, I am telling you, Strike, I am so happy for you. I love the song. I love what you're doing, man, and continue to do it. Do you have any encouraging words for our listeners today? And you guys, we are live, so if you want to say anything, I will definitely post it up here below. We're gonna stay live for about another 5 to 10 minutes and talking to Strike Boogie, and you can get his new single "Sail Away" on SoundCloud. He has on September 8th the Immaculate Conception EP coming out on my birthday and his birthday too. All right, it's on SoundCloud, Strike Boogie. You can also get him on Strike Boogie on Instagram, and you can follow him there. He does have a YouTube as well. So, Strike, what has been like I said, what has been the one thing that you wanted to tell your listeners and the people who are going after their dreams and their goals? What is something that you really, really want them to know?
You know, I really feel like people are so afraid to be original and so afraid to do something that will set them apart from the crowd that they involve themselves with. I know that there's all this inclusion. People want to be a part of something and something greater than themselves. But at the same time, if you're not willing to, and I think this is your motto too, you know, dare to be different. I think that if you don't dare to be different, you will never be able to create anything different. So I really truly believe that you need to go on a journey for, you know, creative journey, soul search, or whatever. I believe that if you just apply yourself to what it is that you truly want to do and what you love, then there will be a crowd of people who have never really been able to connect with anything else that may just happen to connect with you, and that is very important. I know for myself that's what I went through all my life. I just really didn't know many people that I could really connect to on the level that I kind of like, you know, mentally, spiritually, all these things. And I felt like the reason why I do the things I do is because I know that when I put myself out there, that there will be people that probably felt like I did when I was younger. And I just want to be an echo of that. So I see Margaret just said that. She's like, are we related too? Maybe.
You know, so funny because Margaret and I, okay, so Margaret, you're crazy girl. All right, so Margaret is my cousin. We found each other on Ancestry. So that is the German side of my family. And so it's so weird because like I didn't know that I was German. I got a lot of family everywhere, and just so Margaret's my cousin. She's a sweetheart. We've met already, and yeah, birthdays is like a big thing. So Margaret, we might have a new cousin in our family that we didn't know about, and Margaret can tell you right now. We found out a lot of different things. Margaret, who else is related to us that most people won't even believe that's related to us? So I know my mom's Evelyn Thomas. Of course, she sings the song High Energy, but there's other people that are related to us that we had no idea. So you're in for a treat. If Margaret puts it down, then I'll post it. But if she doesn't, then I won't say a thing. But Margaret, you crazy girl, I love you.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so I mean, you never know. So we're gonna stay about another 5 minutes and see if Margaret answers. If she doesn't, then that's okay. But you know, Strike, man, I tell you, since the last time we talked, the music and the growth, how has that been for you, man?
It's important to me. The growth is such an important thing to me. I am really happy with where things are right now, and I really put effort, especially into the mixing and mastering aspect of things too. Like I've been adamant on doing that on my own, and I've been really trying to reach at a level that is very modern and that to that standard that I expect my music to sound like, not like how everything should sound, but like just for myself, how I want things to sound. And just to be at that point has really been, it's been such a joy and a relief, because it just makes me want to release more and more and more music every single time. And I'm prepared. I'm ready for it. Like I've been ready. I've been ready all my life. So I'm just happy. I'm happy. And I think this music even reflects it too.
Now, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because has your music changed? Have you grown since the last time that we've talked, that you've released new music? What has been that growth? And have you surprised yourself with this growth?
Yeah, from a technical level, from a spiritual level, that growth is there. I feel like everything else in terms of the creativity, I think I was just aligning all the dots to the point where people could see where I've always been. I think it's never really like I know I am growing with everything that I'm doing by everything that I create. I become better, and I start to learn from the last thing that I'd done. Um, but I feel like everything's just aligning. Everything's at a convergence, and I think people are starting to finally see what that convergence is. Even I'm still trying to figure out what that is, what that means in the grand scheme of things. Because this is bigger than me. I think people really think that I'm like at the driver's seat of this, but no, man, like the creative realm literally has me by the throat and says, create something now. And I'm like, okay, fine. So like that's, I have no control over this. This is just me doing what's I guess, commanded of me. Yeah.
Well, here it is. She has no clue. I'm the only singer she's ever met, and I was talking about myself. I'm just kidding. we have so many different wonderful people in our family, and Margaret is amazing. But I was playing around with her. Okay, so she says, however, the song was great.
Thank you so much,
yay,
Margaret.
Yay!
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
So, oh man, I tell you, it's just wonderful to have people kind of come back at you and tell you that they appreciate what the effort that you put into your songs, the effort that you put into your work, the things that you're doing for yourself. How does that make you feel before we finish today? I mean, this has been a wonderful interview, by the way. And
Thank you so much.
Proud of you. But how does that make you feel when people come back to you and they tell you, I loved it. I loved it. Yes.
I know I'm doing something right. That's it. I just know that I'm doing something right. And like, I was right along. And, you could doubt yourself until that one person literally says, I love it. I love what you've done. And they can relate to it, and they can tell you how they relate to it and their story behind it, what their perception is of what you've created. I generally create things on a universal level. I'm not very specific. Like, I don't bring up names. I don't do any of that stuff. That's just not my style. And like, I love the universal aspects of what I talk about, because I feel like anyone can relate to it. If they're listening, there's something that they'll connect to. And so I'm just happy that there's someone out there that hears my music, and they just, they say it's great, and it just makes me want to keep going.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I'm going to do.
Yes, please do. Please do. Please do. Oh my gosh. Yes, definitely. Well, I want to thank you, Strike, for being on the show, for bringing your wonderful song, Sail Away, that you guys can listen to on SoundCloud. Don't forget, I've been posting up here so you can get strikeboogie.com. Instagram Strike Boogie. You can go and get Sail Away on SoundCloud. You can listen to it all day long without even having to pay a dime. Just put it on repeat. That's all you have to do. The Immaculate Conception, EP is coming out September the 8th, which is the birthday. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll also be on SoundCloud and Strike Boogie. And we were live, but now we're not live because you're too late. So just go ahead and go back and listen to the interview, listen to the song, and get in contact with him and tell him how much you love the song. Because I mean, I don't think anybody's not gonna like the song unless they just don't like that genre of music. You can't satisfy everybody, but that's the reason why we do it, for those people that actually love what we do. And I love that song. Thank you so much, Strike, for being on the show again.
Thank you again. Yeah, I love being in your presence. It's just great. Thank you so much. And we get to connect. Every time we talk, we connect on a different level. And this time we found out we're birthday babies. So
come on,
birthday twins. So yeah, really? Right? That's trippy
so
as hell.
Cool. That's so trippy. That is so trippy. Oh my gosh, that's so trippy. Wow. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for so much for commenting and just listening in and leaving your love. And I'm sure that you can continue to do that. We will be keeping our eye out on different comments that we didn't see here during the broadcast. I'm sure that both of us will keep our eyes out and answer any questions you may have. And Strike, man, you keep going, man. You keep going. Strike Boogie, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. And like we always say, right, Strike, just don't ever forget to dare to be different.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Strike, don't go anywhere. I gotta talk to you.
All right, let's do this.
All right, but you gotta go. So we'll see you at another time, guys. Bye.
dare to be different. I dare